Mm. Anyway, guys, so I don't know. I tried fixing something now, but it's fine. So, guys, I don't know. So, you find, guys, whoa, welcoming every single person in this live stream section this afternoon, and for the fact you join, for the fact you're planning to join, oh, it's not taken for granted. We're back, and mm, was set as usual. Okay, guys, so was set again. Mm, was set again, and it's already afternoon, and I don't know. Like, oh, apologies for was streaming a bit late, but it's fine. So, guys, was set, and okay, more like our tradition. Yes, usually, more like our culture, what we usually do. So we usually welcome people like we just started. So we're going to be doing what we're welcoming. We're going to welcome. We have audience from a kind of different state and location actually, but we'll just generalize it. So, guys, we'll just started and we're progressing. So without wasting much of time, we're going to be doing a lot of welcoming. So, guys, we're welcoming new viewers, old viewers. Ah, I don't know. You said no, no what? Like I'm welcoming you. Don't you want me to welcome you? Like I just started now. How are you? Aroma. Aroma, how are you? Greetings. Oh, greetings. Well, guys, we're set and we're progressing now. Like we just started. My bad for streaming late today. Apologies, I beg. Will I look me? I was into a lot of things, so I just figured it out now. So, guys, that's it. Was starting. So, firstly, before you use UF graphics, if you're seeing me for the first time, I'm UF graphics, and I'm so happy as well to see you on this platform currently here. And that's for that. And what we're doing is simple for the sake of people that is not for the first time. Yes, if you're just seeing us for the first time and you're holding your hand like this and looking at us, being like, "What is this guy doing?" So I'll be clearing your facts. Your what's it called? I will clear your doubts. I mean, so what we're actually doing is more like for the sake of people seeing us for the first time, is our objective. Our objective is simple, very very simple. We used to teach life after school. We teach life after school. Oh, we teach undergraduate students, young adults. Once you're not married, our life stream section has its way of navigating you. It's just more like the process of life. Do you get like outside life, life after school? I usually taught young adult that life after school, the brutal truth they should know. So every section stream we're holding here is more like revealing the brutal truth that every single adult needs to know about life. Yes, it's a brutal truth. It's a truth, though, but a brutal one. So it's a brutal one in the sense that maybe nobody's talking about it. Maybe they don't feel or think that is necessary. Have you seen? So actually, them knowing that is the truth is going to really be brutal. It's going to brutal them. Well, not to hurt them on anything that looks like that, but more to open their eyes because everything we're doing here is positive. Like we're trying to help young adults, young students, and this aspect of life outside school nobody's talking about. They are not being guided. There is less emphasis on it, and it's really affecting them. Like, if it been neglected, if nobody's talking about it, because this outside life, nobody is telling them. What I mean by outside life, let me bring it down. What I mean by outside life is when they have graduated from school, or tertiary institution, like when they have graduated from a university, nobody is telling them how to plan for life, how to make preparations, how to think, how to save, how to invest, all of these things. You get, this is outside life. And if they're not being guided, they can mess it up. And if they mess it up, automatically that's a root career, or it's going to really affect, it's going to reflect on their personal life. And that's not what we want for adults. So that's why we're putting all this energy efforts to really make sure that we really guide them on this path and make them see things beyond classroom, make them see things reality. Do you get? And we said this for undergraduate students because the if they know it now, if they start preparing for it now, they're not going to be frustrated. Like, it's just more like preparing on time. So they are going to make or the necessary adjustments, put some things on ground that is going to help them navigate the process of outside life. That's transition stage, oh, like, I'm being real here, I'm being serious. That transition stage is very, very brutal. What you call transition stage, when students graduate from a university, that's when they have graduated after studying their course, a discipline or discipline, whatever they studied in school. Now, that process of graduation, most students still feel that it's success, or like them getting a certificate, a degree, it's actually something. It's more like the starting point. Do you get that? Your degree is not anything. I don't know. Okay, let me not sound sarcastic. Sorry. Your degree is actually something, but it doesn't guarantee success. That's just my view. Now, is we do call it transition stage because you're actually moving out from in school to real world. That's you're automatically becoming an adult, and being that this is a new phase of life. Like, you have not been there before. You have not lived independently. You have not figured things out by yourself before, because you just enter the stage adults. I don't know. Although you may be adults, but I'm just trying to tell you that school is structured. Like, when you're still in school and when you start living on your own, start figuring things, start making decisions by yourself. If you or try or start, I don't know, cashing for yourself, fixing your bills, that is a different life altogether. Because, okay, now let me use for myself. Okay, I love using myself. For instance, I'm still an undergraduate student, currently in my mom's house. Now, I'm graduating next year. Now, if I graduate next year, probably I may leave my mom's house. So it's actually a transition stage. Do you get? Like, I've transited from school to real life. I've started taking up my responsibility. People are going to start looking at me and as an adult, which I am. I will not deny the fact. So many things are going to be expected of me. Like, I should be able to do some things. And being that's the I even know how to clear the fact. But what I'm just trying to say here is I'm doing a lot of emphasis on it, but I'll clear the fact that life after school is brutal. What we're doing here is to really guide students pass, and we have up to 100 and session, or up to 100 videos, not really video session stream, because what we do here is streaming. Yes, and we do tell people that we don't just do stream for streaming sake. No. We're more like in a different path, a strict mission. This is a mission, though, not just streaming. Yes, because we were set, and it's going to be a time we're going to start movement. It's going to be a kind of a movement stuff. We're going to start visiting states, cities, nations to really teach on young adults, because most students are stuck. School is not doing this. It's beyond motivation. It's beyond telling them work hard, wake up early. No, this is the root cause of young adult failing, because these things is the what's it called, is more like the primary issues, the fundamental things that people are barely looking at. And tomorrow they will tell us school is a scam, just because the people that went to school doesn't have anything to show up, like nothing to prove that school really yield or value. Like, that's it. And if mediocre people sees it, if illiterate people sees it, that graduated people don't have anything to show up, like they are still struggling, being frustrated outside life, it doesn't make sense to them. School is not going to start making sense to them. That's when you still see them tell you that almost school is a scam. Have you seen? So This is the problem, and it's what powers that saying. Now, what we'll do here, we were standing, we said, no, we will not take that, we will not take the shades, we will not take that fast. School is not a scam. And we're trying to prove it that this is the cause why people see it or think that school is a scam. But actually, school is not a scam. Now, school, if we're even looking at it like or from general view, school is not structured to teach you how to behave. Yes, school is not structured to teach you how to make or what's it called, how to solve real life problem. School was not structured to teach you how to save. School was not structured to teach you how to or I don't know, develop your mindset and all of that. School is just there for you to maybe school is going to guide you on your discipline or your course of study, wherever you're studying in the university or any school at all. I'm mostly referring to tertiary institution. And let's just say duration of years that you're going to be studying 4 5 years, 6 years, you're going to be out. It will issue a certificate. Bam. School doesn't hold you anything. Once school gives you a certificate, is a proof, is a report card, is more like what is just, it's just more like your performance there. Obviously, so this is the least that school can give you, a certificate. Now, that's how school has been structured even before I was giving birth to. So you're not going to be changing the system. So that's why we still tell some people that despite school is not guiding you on life after school, you shouldn't blame school system. School is doing its part. It was not structured for that. So actually, if school is not preparing, you can also prepare yourself. And that is more like what we're here to do. Because a lot of students lack this information, and most of them, tomorrow you get to see them complaining, being like, I lack the information. I was nobody told me, nobody told me. Now we're telling you, have you seen? They will be like, they lack the information, and if you're not informed on anything, you're probably going to be disformed. Now, most of them were actually disformed on the aspect of life after school. They prepare for it. Now, most of them just lived, they just landed, they just fly out from tertiary institutions to real life, start facing life, start taking up responsibility without actually planning for it, without being well equipped to face it. Now, most of them get into it and get out from it, being stuck, being frustrated, and we were tired of seeing a lot of this, and we're trying to fix it by informing our students, because if they know better, they are going to live better. Now, living better is going to help them in navigating the process. Like, they are not going to be stuck and all of that. So that's more like the objective and what we're really here doing. So we usually tell people it's a movement. One day will be your country, and I don't know. Well, on God, when that time comes. But this is just beyond streaming. This is beyond content. This is beyond anything that you may think of. It's actually a dream, a vision to actually help a kind of I don't know, people. It's just more like a broader audience of students. Is it correct? A broader audience of students. Not making sense. I just mean a good number of students. Let me just use that word. A good number of students. Do you get? And that's just more like the target division. Do you get? So that's for that, guys. So today, like I said, every session stream you see us holding, we're actually teaching, trying to guide. If we're not guiding on emotional intelligence, that means we're guiding on financial aspects, because all these things have to be restricted, like step by step, part by part. All of them is pointing at life after school, the brutal truth every student should know. So if today we teach, okay, just more like, let me just mention few topics that were treated already. There is a time we treated emotional intelligence. Yes, emotion, how to prepare your emotions and mind to face real life, because rejections is certain that is going to come, failure is going to come. Now, this is the session stream will try positioning students' minds in a more appropriate way for them to expect all of these things, and as well for them to be ready to resolve it. Like their minds, how their mind is placed and positioned is the so that's for that, guys. And emphasis on a lot of emphasis on that. So a lot of topics has been made on pointing at brutal truth they should know, life after school. So that's up to 100 or something. So maybe we'll just check our channel, any topic. Bleak, how are you? You said, I'm not understanding your language, Bleak. Oh, Babu, Hunter, God, I'm serious. Bleak, I'm not understanding your language. Oh, Speak English now. I'm not understanding your language, Bleak. Speak English, Bleak. Bleak, speak English, Bleak. I'm not understanding your language, Bleak. Anyway, guys, so I'm progressing. So I said that's more like the emphasis, and if you get to check our channel, you're going to come across a lot of session stream topics actually relating to this. So that's for guiding you. Don't want you to be stuck or confused. So that's for first time viewers, to actually clarify that, to give them a clearer picture of what we're doing here. So that they are going to be following us along without being confused either. So we're furthering. Okay, firstly, we're going to be heading to what we have today mainly, and which is something like why graduate feels. Do you get? And this because why we often call graduates undergraduates is more like young students. Yes, them knowing all of this now is going to help them prepare early. So is on our thumbnail already, the title, and so we're going to be actually and precise, kind of. Okay, firstly is more like how or why graduate feels. Now listening to or seeing it, the title or just or the this thing, it sounds like why graduate feels. Now the objective is more like not to, I don't know, make graduate feels bad or make undergraduate feels that they are going to feel actually, but it's just like opening their eyes to really know why people that have graduated before them feels, and how possible ways they can fix themselves in order not to feel ourselves. And this thing that we're doing here is more like proven, like scientifically proven why graduate feels. Because what we're giving here is raw information. We don't play around there. We're serious people. We're serious minded people. Yes. Yeah. I'm an African. Yeah. Oh. No, I don't know. I want to try pronounce your name. Okay, let me try. No, I'm always trying to pronounce people's name. People that join my section stream, I will just try. So I should try. Let me try. Okay, let me try. Oh, is Nora? Oh, Nora. Boy. Okay, let me take your. That's Nora. 4 liter waist, Nora. So Nora, tell me, are you in Nigerian? Are you Nigerian? Or of course, me, I'm a Nigerian, an undergraduate student. If you're, I'm UFGRAPHICS. If you see me for the first time, and I guess I'm just seeing you for the first time in my stream section. So Nora, please tell us, what country are you from? What country are you from? We're desperate. We want to know. Yes, just tell us your country. All right, so no, I was still waiting for you. Anyways, we're going to progress in, like, the ground is open. Just get answers and so much love. Okay. Nora said, I'm sorry. One more question. Are you a male or a female? So that I will not address you wrongly. Do you get? Oh, you said, oh, you're from Germany. Please tell us your gender. Please. I want to display, but I mean, like, I don't know. I'm just interested asking you, so don't feel bad. Do you get? So please tell us, are you a female or a male, so that you can address you properly. Once add your name in our VIP book, Nura. You want you to be one of our VIP member, and we'll always be bringing cookies. We usually give cookies to our VIP audience. So I urge you to be one. Yeah, so that you join people that are eating our cookies. Well, we're not giving physical cookies. We'll just bring it and show you on the camera. Jesus, like, I'm stuck. I don't get this language. I don't get. God, what was this? Like, this. God, I give up. It's fine. I give up. I rest my case. Don't stress yourself again. Oh, thanks much. You liked this section stream. Oh, if you're not subscribed to our channel, Nura, please subscribe, because I want you to be our audience from today. Want to be, what's it called? Want to be adding your name in our VIP book. People that our special members. Yes, Nura. People that are strictly our members. So Nura, Thanks for joining our live stream session. We love the sound of your name, Nura. Like I don't know. Well, anyways, your presence is much regarded, alarming regarded. Yes, and we're not taking it for granted, guys. Okay, progressing. You're welcome, Nura. So we're going to be progressing. We have something on our thumbnail. Nura, if you're seeing us for the first time, Nura, I hope you get, or let me just say, I hope, I guess you've not seen us for the first time, and you may be asking, what are we really doing? Now, this for Nura especially. Yes, I want to feel that I'm being partial, but I just feel to explain to Nura, yes, what we're only doing. So, Nura, since this is your first time, I guess, during our live stream session, I guess, I feel I should just. So, what we're doing here is we're trying to help youth. Yes, people not usually say school is a scam. So we actually relax, yes, and make our research. School is not really a scam. What made people see it as a scam is because graduated people that graduate out from university year in year out, most of them are still struggling. And we're wondering if these people are actually educated, if they have something upstairs, why should they be suffering? Why are they still frustrated outside life? Now you get to realize that it's not just knowledge. Actually, they can be smart people. It's not just them suffering is not because, oh wow, much love. We love jam. Oh, yeah. What's it called? Like you said this. What's it called? Okay, we also love Germany people. Well, let me give you what advice, Nura. Should I advise you? Yes. Okay. Let me advise. Just take my advice. Or positive people. So you said you love African people, but well, it's not bad though. But I will tell you that. Okay, let me give you an example. Someone joined my live section weeks ago, and the person was like, "Oh, I love you guys. I love Nigerian." I said to the person, "Bro, are you sure?" He said, "Yes." I said, "Actually, they can love Nigerian people, but not all." Do you know why? I told the guy that in my country, I don't know, because he was just generalizing it. He was like, he loved Nigerian people. I said, bro, I don't get. He said, if I eat nine, like, I don't get. Well, maybe you just try clarifying us. I'm stuck. So Neural, I'm just giving you a little section, a kind of it's something I encountered on my session stream almost ago, or let's just say weeks ago. Yes, I was telling the guy, I think from Germany or so, or Kenya actually. So I was just telling the guy, don't love all. Oh, okay, I get it now. Okay, so much love, much love. So just a kind of, I just want you to comprehend. You get. So I was telling the guy, don't love. You can love some, but not all. Don't generalize it, because there's some people in my country that love beating. Yes, they are always angry. They are just walking. They are looking for people to beat. I don't know. Now the guy usually said, if anytime you see the guy walking, the guy will be like, I'm angry. Can't you see? I don't know. Yeah. The guy's name is, I don't know. I don't really know the guy's name. I've forgotten. The guy is actually on the internet, like social media, I mean. But I don't actually know the guy's name. So I'm just trying to tell the guy, bro, don't love all of us. You can love few people. Don't generalize it. Nigeria people will deal with you. Yes, because the guy is always angry. I was just telling him, just an example why he shouldn't love all Nigerian people. Do you get? I was just trying to. I was not coming from the bad side. I was just trying to give him a clue. Do you get? So I was just telling him that the guy is always angry. If you meet the guy will beat you, like, without you offending him. He's just walking. I'm angry. Can't you see? Oh Jesus! I'll be like, oh, but these people. Well, That's for Nural. So Nural, if you love African people, we love you as well. We love we love everybody. Like once you're a being, we're not only regarding country and location or whatever. Once you're a being, sorry, once you're a being and you're joining our live session, much love, because probably we're going to be in your country one day, and maybe we'll get to see you. Oh my god, I don't know. I'll surely eat cookies that day. Well, I'm progressing. Mind you, we're doing we're tutoring students, we're giving them, is beyond motivation, not just motive. We're not a kind of motivatable, trying to shape mindset, build up vital and successful students. So that's the end, that's the target. So today, why my mic is bad? Well, okay, today we have something on our thumbnail. I guess I should just treat that quickly. Okay, why graduate feels, and I was trying to say that this is not like terrifying undergraduate student, but to let them know that actually their school, they should not depend on it. Like you being a graduate, you should not just feel that because I'm a graduate, because I'm in school, I'm automatically going to be a successful person. No, there is more works to put in. Like there is more building, like there is more competency, there is still more. The this thing there is, there is more to put in. Don't just feel relaxed, feel reluctant, feel relaxed. No. And that's why we tell students that university is not a relaxation stage. Yes, because a lot of youth feels that if they get into university just for them to party around or go for clubs, like feel reluctant or waste away their time. No, it's not the best time to do, it's not the best thing to do, because life, they say, is short. University time, they say that so is short. You're not staying there forever. Now you're staying there, you have a purpose, you have a target. And most times we talk to them that don't let what's it called, comfort zone, or more like enjoyment, take be your priority of being there. Now imagine somebody that went for fishing, yes, and you enter the boat to fish, and on the long side you forget the fact that you're actually there to fish, and you started enjoying the ride. It's not making sense. Now we talk to them that don't you can enjoy university life, but don't make enjoyment be your priority. Like replace the reason and the purpose why you were why you came there actually. And that's more like telling them they should make preparations, like it's a training ground. You know what training means? University is a training ground for every single adult. You ought to build at that stage. You ought to make preparations, figure out your life. You ought to know your purpose. You ought to know what you want. Do you get so not at the stage one can or play around with. It's not actually a stage one can mess up with. It's not actually a stage one can just think that I should relax. Do you get? So a lot of building should be going on. Now let me use myself for instance, but I'm not trying to a kind of play around or anything. Okay, I'm also undergraduate student. I'm a graphic designer. I design. Now I get to start up designing when I was still, what's it called, when I finished secondary school. Now I'm still undergraduate student, and my designs are paying me even when I've not graduated. I'm earning from it. I'm doing works for my classmates, for my course mates, for my lecturers, everything. So this actually telling students you can build up something. Now peradventure, if I graduate and I'm not able to be employed, if government fails to employ me, I'm not going to feel frustrated. Yes, because these are things that we're trying to bring students or bring students view that you shouldn't depend on certificates, you shouldn't depend on government, because even when the best government comes, it's still possible that it's not going to employ you. This is factual. The best government cannot employ everybody, because year in year out thousands of students are graduating and works are limited. There is not so much work sufficient enough to carry all of them, and this is why you see people graduate or hunting for job months, years, they are not going to see any. And being that they don't have any skill, being that they didn't start any business, being that they did not lay any structure, no backup system, no income stream, nothing to beckon on, family and friends don't have anything to support, they are going to feel, oh my god, like they will just start crying. Have you seen? And these are future graduates. How far? Get to call that. Make sure you stop to call me at this stream. So, oh, sorry guys. So that's for it. And what was I saying? I'm detracted. What was I saying? Okay, I'm literally I'm on the emphasis that university is a building ground, training ground. It's also, you don't actually train or prepare for war front on the battlefield. No, it's a wrong thing to do. Now university is more like a preparation ground to prepare for war fronts being your future, war from being reality, war from being where you have graduated. Have you seen the grammar and how it's going? So that is just it, and that's if student gets to know this, actually they will live better. That's if they guess it's or if they know better, they live better. Very factual. So guys, that's the objective, and we're running like this. We're running. I just want to be precise. Well, we said defining sources. Mind you, we said why our graduate fails. That's the more like the topic for today, what we're already talking about. Yes, why graduate fails. Now graduates are people that have graduated out from university, so normally or literally seeing it or reasoning it, they shouldn't fail, because I think people that should be failing in life are illiterate people that lacks knowledge. That's the way it should be. Or let's just say, if okay, let us say that's the way it should be. Let's say even if people should be failing, it should be people that lack knowledge. Yes. For here we're telling you graduates are failing. It's not making sense. And we're going to be looking why the reason why graduates are failing. One is that okay, at first I'm going to be defining sources for you. We're saying they are failing. That means in the other hand, they are not succeeding. Now, if we're to look at the word sources, one thing about success is that success is not easy. Oh. Yes, I'm being real. Okay, get to think of it. If success is easy, everybody would have been successful. That's it. Like, if success is easy, everybody would have been successful. I guess there won't be anything like struggling. Yes, because success is easy. But that's a proof that success is not easy. If we actually were talking about success, consistency, resilience, determination, a lot of things is going to these are the factors that necessitate success. So it's not just something you just wake up and feel that because you went to school, because you have big certificates that you're saying life will beat you. So that's just it. And we're trying to define success. Firstly, we said success, if we were to look at it, success is just a stage of, now if I walk up to you and I tell you that I'm a successful person, what comes to your mind? What comes to your mind will be that, oh, I'm comfortable, I'm not struggling for anything, I'm just feeling relaxed. That's actually what comes to your mind. Like if I walk up to you and tell you that I'm a successful person. But success is beyond this. I'm being real. Like success is actually beyond this. Now at first we said success is just more like a stage. We can say one is comfortable, one is not lacking anything, one is just kind of actualization. One has actually actualized whatever he or she wishes or wished his lifetime or her lifetime. I don't know how to put that, but it's just more like actualization. You have actually actualized, gain everything that maybe you wanted or you want. Now the problem here is that for students, they feel that success is just graduation. Yes, in Africa, let me be precise. In Africa here, I'm calling in Africa. I'm just trying to bring it from our own view. And I guess if you're African, you get what I'm trying to picture now. In Africa here, parents, to be precise, feel that I don't know, like I don't know, they are often dragging. Yes, if their child ever goes to school, like if their child ever graduates, they are arguing with it, they are bragging with it. Simple. That's what they do in Africa. And we're just telling them that is not success. It's just the starting point. It's just more like the race, like you have started the race, but that's not actually the stopping point. Because let's just assume that you graduated from a university, they issued a certificate, and you returned and just drop it. One guy go wire you, like you will suffer. Yes, because that certificate does not determine success if you don't work on it, if you don't put it in work, like if you don't push it further. Do you get? So it's not just it's holding it, obtaining it. And I'm telling you that in Africa here, they are often bragging for graduation. I don't know if their guy gets, if their child gets or graduate out from university, they'll brag. I don't know, but well, I'm not going to be blaming them because it's not easy. Most times, or let's say 20, 30 years ago, you know, education was not for everybody. Like some people wasn't opportune to or attend schools, and a lot of people lacked education and lacking it. Then people that were able to get education was like celebrated, was like, and that's actually that caused the impression of or going to school, being a successful person. Yes, that is actually what they think. And you see most people telling you that if they just see somebody in a university, they'll be like, graduate and come and buy motor for me, graduate and come and build her for me, just like that. Actually, it just they are just thinking that if the person just graduates, you've started earning. It's not making sense. No, life is beyond that. A lot of things are to be put. This is just telling you that, oh, you graduating is not enough. Like students shouldn't just waste away their university life just feeling that if they just graduate, life will fit itself. It's going to hit you very really hard if you don't prepare for it. And we're more like trying to teach you from people's mistakes, because these are real life problems, things that have actually happened to people. A lot of graduates have been really experiencing this, and we're trying to teach the future graduates with other people's mistake. We don't want them to make the same mistake. I've seen this thing. We don't want them to make the same mistake, and that's why we're bringing all this to you. Well, we're rushing, we're running. I'm diverting, but I'm back on track. Now, firstly, we define sources, and we said the problem is that people just feel that going to school, obtaining results is a success. That's the problem, but that's not the problem. The expectation versus reality. A lot of students have expectation. Now, let me tell you my expectation. I'll just be transparent. Now, then maybe I've changed the mindset now. Then we usually think that if I don't know, if we go to school, we're going to just graduate and buy. Okay. I just get my insight now. Then we just feel that if we graduate from university, that life will just fit itself. Like our result, what we're going to be gaining, being our result now, is going to be sufficient for us to carry us throughout our lifetime and all of that. That was the impression. That was the belief. But as we grow, as we get to listen to people, as we get a kind of exposed and all of that, we came to realize that, oh my, you go cry. It's just beyond that. And that's still what a lot of students are still on that view. They are still seeing it there. So, but what wants to bring the reality to them, their eyes is open, but we still want to open it more. Not to put fear. We're not scaring anybody. Yes. So expectations, we say most people feel that real life is simple. If they graduate, they will just get work and start earning big. Moreover, reality Phoebe, okay, let me not say Phoebe. I've started diverting my language. Reality may be that if they just graduate, there will not be work. They are going to start hunting for jobs, and most times they may not be able to be employed, and that's leading them into frustration, leading them into regrets, and then feeling that they wasted their time, effort, years in school studying, obtaining a degree that they were not even able to work with. It's going to really frustrate them. So we don't want this for our potential students. So that's more like expectations. They expect things are going to be easy. Reality is not always like that. Things can cause a lot to happen. Mind you, everything is changing. So it's still possible that you can still graduate only to or realize that AI, machines, applications have taken over your work. What are you going to do then? Yes, it's possible. Now, imagine years back, I think banks, financial aspect, like banks now, you guys know what was bank. Maybe you usually hire staff for counting of money, a kind of that. Maybe there is this aspect of bank that people usually count money. Now, nowadays, I guess no, I guess they don't no longer hire people because machines can do this effectively, efficiently, and in a more appropriate way. Yes, machines can do this. Now, that area of hiring staff is eliminated. No longer hiring of staff there. And if okay, being that they're not hiring staff, that means that part. I don't know how to put that, but that part is going to cause unemployment. Have you seen? So a lot is happening. Everything is digitalizing. Since the world is changing, so students should be very, very or intentional about their life future. Should be ready, should be adaptable because things are fluctuating. Things can change. Anything can change. So we don't want them to be left out. We just want them to be relevant. So well, now what top reasons graduate feels? These are top reasons. Currently, you can say it's top reasons. And I said earlier that everything I was saying here is proven, scientifically proven, legit. We're not here to bully anybody. All these things are researched. Before we come here saying it's researched. So these are the top reasons graduate feels. Now we said no practical skills. Now I will detail it down for you. There's something called practical skill. Now, in real life, you can call it uh life skill, yes, because you actually need it to navigate the process of life. So it can be referred as life skill. Now we're calling it practical skills. Now, this the ability to solve a problem, to create value, because we tell people that people don't buy products, people don't buy product, they buy solution. So likewise, people don't employ employee, they employ problem solvers, critical thinkers, people that can develop the organization. Now, if you don't have practical skills, firstly, if you're looking at practical skill, is the ability to create real life solutions, like solve problems, deliver value, work at things, practical skills. Now we said if you don't have it, you're going to struggle because that's the main reason why employers, organizations, even employ people. Because if you cannot develop the organization, there's no reason of employing you. Gone are the days when they employ people because of big certificates. If you come, they are going to test you, they are going to assess you, they are going to or recruit you. So you're going to undergo several or training. If they get to find out that you lack practical skills, you're going to be fired. Like you're not going to get employed. And students are not even ready to know this. And this is why you still see students that they are going to be rejected multiple times in interviews, going for offices to offices, organizations without being employed because they lack practical skills. Now imagine it's very, very possible that somebody that studied accounting cannot even analyze data, cannot even know how to actually or work it in sense. Because real life rewards practical skills like working out in solving real life problem. You are not going to be rewarded because of the knowledge you have inside. You will be rewarded, or you're going to be rewarded by what you're able to create, kind of problem you're able to solve in the society, the kind of innovations you're able to bring out. Factual. So we just know we don't want people, students, to get to know this, and them knowing it is going to really save them from a lot of stress. Yes. And that's more like no practical skills, because these are top reasons graduates struggle. They don't have practical skills, no experience. Hmm. Let me emphasize experience. Experience, they said, is the highest teacher. Now, most organizations get to ask you how many years experience do you have, and it can be frustrating if you're just graduating from a university and you happen to or go to apply for a job and asking you, or they tell you that they want 5 years experience on the work. Making sense. How are you going to how are you going to fix that? You're going to feel so like you will just start crying. Now the best thing to do is, that's when we tell students, start early. you know if you're studying a this thing, if you're choosing a career path to take, you should know the necessary skills or necessary knowledge that is requisite to carry out it in the nearest future. What I mean is, if I'm studying accounting, I should know that I'm good in tech. Like, I should be good in tech. I should be good in data analysis. I should be very, very exposed to or computer and all of that. So while I'm still schooling, I'm going to start learning it. I'm going to start working it out. So even if I graduate and happen to apply for a job, despite I'm a new graduate, if employers happen to ask how many years experience you have, I can probably tell you that I have 4 years, 5 years, 3 years experience. Yes, because I obtained those experience when I was still in school. That's why we tell you that it's a training ground. You should be intentional. You should just take it anyhow. I obtained the necessary experience when I am still in university, when my second year, third day, that is it. And you're going to be employed because, of course, you have something to show up. So people studying accounting, people studying anything should just work on the skills that is going to help them practicalize it in the future, work it out in the future. Yes, because if they lack the skills, they can be or they can be seen as they don't have the experience, and that little experience alone can make them or can disqualify them from getting a job. And we don't want this for them. So that just we only want this for them. Well, wrong mindset. Top reasons graduate feels wrong mindset. Something about mindset. How your mindset is placed, shaped, positioned, and is how possible you're going to be thinking. Is how you see things. Is your mindset. It determines how you see. It determines how you reason things. It determines how you even take things up and even how you work out things. So mindset has a very great part to play in the aspect of student life because and them succeeding. Yes, and we're talking about wrong mindset. It's also a part of the reason why graduates struggle. Now, many graduates feel that life is simple. Of course, life may be simple, but you should it requires work from you. Like you should a part play. Yes, because they say success is not simple. If you're ever going to succeed, you're to experience failure. We tell students that failure is not opposite of success, it's part of success. If you're ever going to journey on the path of success, you're going to experience failure. You encounter it. Is what shakes your hand on the path. If you're journeying in the path of success, failure will tell you, "Oh boy, welcome." Failure will shake your hand. It's going to come. Now, failure is not bad. It tests you. It prepares you. If you're not competent, if you're not ready, it tells you. Now, you failing. If you have a developed mindset, it done to you that why I failed is because I did not prepare well. Why I failed because I did not actually prepare for this. I did not, or my techniques did not work. My techniques was wrong. Possible, or it's still possible that you're going to figure out a more appropriate way to get that right. That's what failure can do for you. It's going to help you. If you can see from that view, it will help you. So that's the wrong mindset there. So students should just correct the wrong mindset. Too much distraction. Our world is full of noise everywhere. Like youths are easily distracted, and we still tell students that it's best to have a vision. It's best to have a target because if you have a vision, distractions are going to be less. Yes, proven. If you have somewhere you're going, even if you're distracted, you're easily going to still get back on track. But if you don't have somewhere you're going, if you're distracted, you can be distracted forever. Very fair factual. Yes. Now we tell them that have focus, have plans, have something that you're chasing. Distractions can come quite short, but you're still going to fall back on track. But if you don't have that target, you can be distracted forever. So distractions is part of student feeling. Most of them don't have target, most of them don't have vision. They are just there wandering about, and people are replacing them for their own vision and purpose. We don't want that for our potential students. Well, guys, no clear direction. Most of them have direction, no, but multiple, diverse. They just know the right thing to take. Many people feel I don't know how to explain that, but you should know what I mean by no clear direction, multiple direction, diversificating everywhere. You're not making sense. It's part of graduate feeling. Or dependency on degree, dependency. This is when graduate feels that their degree is sufficient, able to carry them all through their lifetime. It's not making sense. It's not possible. Yes, like your degree is actually a part is asset to is valuable, we know, but you should put in well. Like you just don't take it as because even the work that you're going to be getting with it, it's still possible that you may be fired, you may lose the work anytime, and being that that's the only thing you have, you're stuck. We don't want that for you. So these are the factors. I want graduate to fail anymore. I don't know, but I'm just trying to explain it to in a way my students, because a lot of students are going to be streaming this later. Hope they get to understand my emphasis here. the system failure. Now university limitations, actually university have a limitation, yes, but it's not their fault. Yes, it's not university fault, it's just the way it's structured. University is not helping matters. Now we're going to tell you why. So university limitations, or was saying, university have a lot of activity. Well, university I don't know how to explain that, but I know what I'm saying. University is not structured to help you in personal life. It's just there to help in your discipline. And that's why we said it's structured. Because if you're in a university, you know or when to expect lectures. Lectures are going to be calling you, come for lectures, assignments, timetable for exams. All these things are serially and is well organized. You know when it's coming. But real life, you don't know when anything is coming. You ought to just prepare for it. You ought to prepare to fail. You ought to prepare to face rejections. And that's why that is just the difference. Is prepared, structured. University life is not structured. Have you seen? So people that graduated out from university, being that it's structured with planning for your life that is not structured, they're going to talk. So guys, but was saying the emphasis is don't blame the university. It's not it was not never structured for that. It's just you should just build up. If university did not prepare you for life, you should prepare yourself. And we're even here to help you prepare it. Don't mention no, that's not to do it. Anyway, guys, what successful students, this is more like the way out. Mind you, we said the reasons why students struggle. And this point, we're trying to tell you what successful students do. So it's still possible that you have been stuck, depressed, all of this, but this is escape way. Now they build skills, they get to learn things. Skills have diverse, it's very, very broad. So but we usually advise students to learn tech, anything around tech, anything even around your discipline, around your career. It's helpful, it's an extra advantage. They take actions, you don't just thought, you don't just think, you don't just plan, you take action, take the first step. A journey of the thousand miles starts with the first step. Yes, you get to take the first step, and taking the first step, the next step follows. They learn beyond school. School is limited. School is not there. School is just teaching you academics, knowledge, reading, writing, and all of that. You should get to beyond school. Get to learn beyond. It's more like an extra advantage as well. The network, something about networking. You're a being. You're going to be associating with fellow being. So that idea of isolation is not making sense because a lot of youth, a lot of students don't associate with people. Associating with mean associating with vital people. People you associate with determine your future. That's this. That's what they said. Show me your friend. I'll show you who you are. They said people you associate with determine your future. So we're telling people to network. Get to network with vital people, intelligent people, people that you're actually inspiring to be like, people that you'll be wanting to be like in future. Get to learn from them, get to connect, and it's called networking, getting to mingle and have things to do with people. And most times these people can be helpful in future. This is life. It's possible. They stay consistent. This is more like discipline, not motivation, because there is this session stream with it, motivation versus discipline. Discipline is the optimus. Motivation is a word. It can disperse, like it can fade away. And if you're not disciplined, you just give up on that. So motivation alone cannot drive you to your destination. It's not sufficient alone to drive you as a student, because it's a mere words. Now you may attend the seminar, you may attend the meeting and one speak in a powerful way and you were motivated to start off something. But as long as time goes, as weeks, days, and all of that, it fades away. And when it fades away, you're probably going to be giving up. Probably going to be stopping. But discipline is more like the escape way. It's what bounds you to something, even when you don't feel like it. Discipline keeps you bound on something perpetually. You're doing it even when you're tired. That's the advantage of the discipline. And we often tell students be disciplined. It's helpful. Emphasis. I think I have few things to say here more. We're going to be I don't know. Okay, guys. So The student success blueprint, I don't know, it's more like the blueprints. Learn a valuable skills. This is the last word I was talking about here. Now, students blueprints of success. If you learn a valuable skills, it's going to be helpful. You're going to be a successful person. The skill on your, if the skill is aligning with your account, like your discipline, what you studied, it's going to be helpful. It's an extra advantage. Gain experience early. One thing about experience and one thing about getting something early, there's no best time to start anything. You should start early, and starting early, it's going to save you from a lot of stress. If you fail, you still have ground momentum. There's still space to make adjustments. That's the advantage of starting early. So it's very very helpful. Reduce distraction. The world is full of noise. You should get to cut out some things that is distracting you. This is an advice. Get to cut out things that are not beneficial or benefiting you. That's it. And build a, what's it called, sorry, build a network. I mean, building a network, get to have potential people in your life, helpful people that speaks to you and you get to learn, like people that you're always wanting to be like, people that are better than you. That's just the emphasis. Get to network with people. Yes, get yourself exposed, like be competent in a lot of things. That's just the emphasis. Start early, don't wait for final year. Now, starting early, don't wait till the last minute, don't wait till is the deadline, just don't wait till when it's almost off. It's not always good, like starting early. Now, difference between starting and starting early. If you're starting up something, okay, starting up is just more like when you feel that is the best time. Starting up early is the appropriate time to just get started. You get, so we urge you to just start early. Starting early, you're going to be benefiting from it. The emphasis, I don't know, guys. I'm being distracted here, but I was just trying to concentrate. So, guys, don't wait till you graduate. More like the advice for students. Don't wait till you graduate to realize you're not ready. Start building early. Don't wait till the last moment. Don't wait till you're done with school before you start, or you begin to realize that you should. It's not making sense. So that's the emphasis. Get to start early. Now, graduate don't fails. Okay, graduate don't fail because they are not intelligent. They fail because they lack the information. Information is power. If they know better, they live better. So graduates should be knowledgeable. They should know what they want. They should know what is rightful for them to do, and them doing it is going to really help them and all of that. So, guys, we're done. Like what we so said to this life session. Like, I don't know. It's fine, guys. So much love to everybody that participated. So much love every single person here. So much love you, and we're not taking it for granted. Thank you guys for actually joining our live session, and much love. So, guys, that's for it, and we're progressing. So, guys, we're done with today's live session, and we're going off. So, thank you guys for actually joining, and thank you for people that participated. Much love. We're not taking it for granted. And we're going offline, like we just exhausted the session stream. We're streaming for almost an hour. Well, much love, guys. So if you're here, I really appreciate. Much love. We'll bring cookies next time. We're not with our cookies today. I mean, you've not subscribed to our channel, please do. This is a movement. It's beyond us. We cannot do it alone. We need your help. I don't know, but that's just it. Much love, guys. So we're streaming every day. We're going to be streaming tomorrow, but we'll stream much early than today.